right, Ethan, we're here for a singles match to close out the year. Not quite as exciting as how we closed out the year last year, but we could try to finish it on a high note. I guess we didn't finish it on a high note last year, but you got Matthew today. I've played him. He's very good. We had a close match. How you feeling?
Yeah, no, Matthew's great. I feel like low pressure, honestly. It's the end of the year. Like, I haven't played a singles match in a while. I'm just kind of going into this to have some fun. Win or lose, it'll be fine, you know. So yeah, I'm just coming in, have a fun match at the end of the year. Like you said, hopefully go out on another high note. But either way, no biggie if Matthew takes it. I like him. He's a nice guy. He's a good player.
Yeah, I think that's a great attitude to have. A lot of players play their best when they're just kind of like, I'm here to have fun. Not gonna stress about it too hard. So hopefully we see that today. Good luck to Matthew, but better luck to us.
All right, back in Warzone. First time in a while for you, Matthew. Matches like these towards the end of the year we see as kind of like a springboard into next season because, you know, end of the year, not all that much to play for, but I think it's going to be a really, really fun match. Ethan's a great competitor. He's been in, you know, a team's title match. He's had one of the biggest upsets in Warzone history over Marangoni. So, you know, he's going to be a tough competitor to beat today. But you know what? We're super confident in what we know. And this will be a good way to end 2021. How about you, Matt?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, Ethan's great, and you know, I'm just here to have a fun time as well. So I think looking forward to the match.
There we go. Manos Maketh Man. Let's play.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I am your host, Kaleb Boatman, and today we got a great match for you. It is Matthew Chen versus Ethan Beller. Don't know why I forgot Ethan Beller's name for a second there, but that's okay. So, without further ado, you know, we'll just bring in our competitors. Okay, so we will start with round one. Round one's going to work like this. 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get all 8 right, guess what? You're going to get a bonus question. 3 repeats and a challenge allowed to go throughout the entire match. Yada, yada, yada. So, your first question, gentlemen, comes in the category of music. What film is about a young man from Brooklyn who tries to escape the reality of his bleak family life by dominating the dance floor of his local disco? You know, some people ask me, "Hey, Boatman, do you ever disco?" And I would say, "No, I can't dance. Scully can attest. I'm bad at it." 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, getting confirmation from Scully backstage that I am bad at dancing. Ethan.
I don't think this is right. I said Billy Elliot.
And Matthew.
I just guessed Saturday Night Fever.
Must be the night fever. Not going to sing. Sorry. That is correct. Saturday Night Fever. That's the correct answer. All right. Next question. In crime, who stars as Detective Harry Hole in The Snowman? We're all going to be adults about that character's name. We're not going to giggle about the fact that, you know, Harry Hole's got something in there. 5, 4, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matthew.
I had to write really quickly, so I just put Michael Fassbender, if you can read it.
And
Michael Fassbender.
I think we can.
Okay.
Michael Fassbender. Okay, your next question. In romance, what branch of the military is Zach a part of in An Officer and a Gentleman? I'm going to get in trouble for that last thing I said. That's okay. There's officers. There's gentlemen. That's about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matthew.
I said Air Force.
And Ethan.
I said Navy.
In the Navy. Navy is correct. Right. Your fourth question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for 2009 Sherlock Holmes? You know, Sherlock's got a home. Yeah, that's the way it works sometimes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matthew.
I said Michael Giacchino.
And Ethan.
I tried scribbling James Newton Howard. Didn't fit.
Hans Zimmer is the correct answer.
Cool.
All right, your fifth question comes to the category of sports. What is Ricky Vaughn's nickname in Major League? You know, sometimes you have leagues that are big and important, and other times you don't. You know, sometimes you got your major leagues, and you got everything else. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Ethan.
Wild Thing.
And Matthew.
I don't have a guess.
Wild Thing. Boom, boom. That is correct. So Ethan now takes the lead 3-2. As we get to your next question, if I can find a working marker to continue keeping score, and I did. Good for me. 1 point for Kaleb. Put that on the board. Your next question, your sixth question, comes in the category of Oscars. The African Queen won what Oscar? It is fitting that Thomas Scully is managing in this match. He knows what he did. I'm just going to sit there. Scott, I did sing Wild Thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Ethan.
Best actor.
And Matthew.
I said best cinematography.
Best actor is correct. All right, your penultimate question, category of recent releases. What decade does Judas and the Black Messiah take place in? You know, you're just sitting there. You're treating me like Judas and judging me like Judy. That's a Community joke. I don't know if you know this. I really like the show Community. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Ethan.
Said 70s.
And Matthew.
I also went with the 70s.
Both incorrect. Looking for the 60s. And your final question, category directors. Who directed the Arnold films, Twins, Kindergarten Cop, and Junior? Hashtag twinning. That was a hashtag back in the 1970s, I think. Pretty sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matthew.
Ivan Reitman.
And Ethan.
I said Gary Marshall.
Ivan Reitman is correct. So Ethan coming out of round 1 in the lead 4-3. As we get into round 2, round 2 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like it, they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they're stuck with it. Going to get 5 questions in whatever category they get. They get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point. Get it wrong, other player gets a chance for the steal. As I bring up the lovely wheel. There we are. Your categories on the wheel tonight are Ethan's strengths of Clive Barker and post-1970 horror. Matthew's strengths of 21st century live-action musicals and Pixar. We also have 1970s, Westerns, Oscars, and actors and actresses. Okay, Ethan, it is your spin. Would you like to spin or defer?
I'm going to defer.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Matthew, this is your spin. And you land on Pixar. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
All right.
I'm good.
Okay, Matthew, your first question in the category of Pixar.
Okay.
In Toy Story 2, Al plans to send the Woody's Roundup gang to a museum in what country?
Japan.
Correct for 2 points. Next question. What's the name of Hopper's brother in A Bug's Life?
Molt.
Correct for 2 more points. Next question. What is the name of the environmentally friendly fuel Miles Axelrod wants to promote in Cars 2?
All in all.
Correct for 2 more points. In The Incredibles, Bob gets fired from what kind of company?
It's an insurance agency.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question. Who voices Art in Monsters University? Five.
Charlie Day.
That is correct for 2 points. Okay, so Matthew getting a clean sweep of that round, getting a score up to 13 as we get into Ethan's spin. Oh. Okay, Ethan, your spin is away. Okay, and you land on Oscars. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Well, if we were playing a teams match, we might keep it, but I think we'll probably spin again.
We're gonna spin again.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the category you are stuck with.
Ugh.
And you get it. It's not the category you are stuck with.
So close.
And you land on Spinner's Choice.
Okay.
Barker?
Yeah, I'm taking Barker.
All right,
Okay.
take it slow.
Okay, Ethan, your first question in Clive Barker. Which 80s new wave band provided the score for Underworld?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, The Vapors, B, Furor, C, Devo, D, Joy Division.
What was B?
Furor.
I think it's B.
That is correct for 1 point. Next question. In Lord of Illusions, William Nix has a cult of disciples that gather in a house in which desert? Five, four, three.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, Sonoran, B, Nahavo, C, Gobi, D, Mojave.
D.
D is correct for 1 point. Next question. Jack Betts plays which iconic actor in Gods and Monsters?
Boris Karloff.
That is correct for 2 points. And finally, penultimate question. In Candyman Farewell to the Flesh, we learn that Daniel was hired by a wealthy landowner named Hayward Sullivan to do what for the family?
Paint his daughter.
That is correct for 2 more points. And finally, David Cronenberg plays a psychiatrist in what Clive Barker film?
Nightbreed.
Correct for 2 more points. So Matthew in the lead, 13-12. as we get into round three is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Categories they will be able to pick from tonight are animated, horror, 1990s, sports, coming of age / teen, family, directors, and action adventure. We will let them pick their categories right now, and we'll get back to you right now. Okay, we're back going into round 3, and our competitors have picked for what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Ethan has picked his 1 in directors, his 2 in 90s, his 3 in action adventure, his 4 in horror. Matthew has picked his 1 in horror, his 2 in directors, his 3 in coming of age / teen, and his 4 in animation. So, since Ethan is down by 1, we will start with his 1-pointer. Comes in the category of directors. It on the thing, and here we are. Who directed Invictus, Richard Jewell, and Mystic River?
Clint Eastwood.
Correct for 1 point. So we're all tied up. We'll go over to Matthew for your 1 in horror. Who plays Sidney in Scream?
Nev Campbell.
Correct for 1 point. Go back over to Ethan for your 2 in 90s. What real-life person does Val Kilmer play in The Doors?
Jim Morrison.
Correct for 2 points. All right, back over to Matthew for the 2, in directors. Who directed Oz the Great and Powerful?
Sam Raimi.
Correct for 2 points. Back over to Ethan for the 3 in action adventure. Ethan, your 3-point question in action adventure. What is the name of the killer in Dirty Harry? Five, 4, 3,
Scorpio.
2, 1. That is correct for 3 big points.
I thought that was like the title of one of the other movies.
Nope. It's Scorpio.
Great.
So we go over to Matthew for 3 and coming of age / teen. Name 2 of the 4 actresses who play the titular sisterhood in the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants franchise.
Blake Lively and America Ferrera.
That is correct for 2 points. Or 3 points, excuse me. Okay, so we are going to give Ethan his 4-pointer in horror. If he hits, then we send it over to Matthew. If he misses, then Matthew does win the match. So Ethan, your 4 in horror. How much money does Marion embezzle from the company in Psycho? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
1. I believe that is Ethan's first repeat. How much money does Marion embezzle from the company in Psycho?
I only have one number in my head. Matthew, great job. $50,000.
And your winner, Matthew Little Chef Chen. The correct answer was $40,000.
Oh, it was between those two. Of course.
Off by just a hair, but a good game nonetheless. So we're going to start with Ethan in post-match. Ethan, you played a good game, kept it to the wire there, just couldn't quite pull up the 4-pointer. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Matthew played a really good game here in that win. I wish that if I had had one more point, it would have gone back to him, right? Even if I missed that?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I wish I had hit that Saturday Night Fever question because I thought about it like the last second. I didn't do a repeat, but it would have been good to at least see if we could have made it to sudden death. But he played a great game. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
So like I said in the beginning, I'm not upset about losing this one, but it would have been nice to win.
There are always those one or two questions. You can't really, think about it that way because you're always going to have them in pretty much every match.
Yeah.
But you scored 18 points. You played great. If Matthew hit something other than Pixar, I feel like you would have had a good chance, but we'll see. Yeah, congrats to Matthew. He played a good match.
Yep.
All right. So now we will go over to Matthew. Matthew, you won the match. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. I mean, Ethan did a great job, and I'm glad we both hit our strengths because, I wouldn't much rather us to have something we like in round 2. And yeah, I was definitely stressed out during that third round, but no, Ethan was great, and I'm glad I played him.
Scully, anything to add?
I mean, yeah, we recovered from a subpar round 1, got our strength, ran it like we always do, and then we get the job done in round 3. So we start slow, but Matthew's just one of those players who just can never be counted out on in any scenario. He'll be a dangerous contender going into next season, and this will be a good springboard into what he can do in 2022.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Scully. This was an excellent match. Thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to Ethan. Thank you to Matthew. Thank you to Scully. Thank you to Scott. This has been Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm Kaleb Boatman. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.